First YouTube live stream on my personal channel. I'm Tyler Green. How are you doing today? I wanted to stop by and say hello. I wanted to follow the lead of one of my friends, Uptown Grow Lab actually. Jay Kitchen has started his personal live streaming after a similar situation happened with his YouTube account. So I thought that I'd catch up with you guys via a live stream today, talk about the week, talk about what has been going on with some of these channels and see whether there's any updates. So I hope that you are having a good Friday so far. Just bear in mind that due to the current situation with the iSmoke YouTube channel, these streams are going to be a little bit censored, i.e. not going to contain sort of consumption, just to be safe right now until we have some clarification from YouTube as to what is going on. But that doesn't mean that we can't have a good chat and just generally update you guys. And who knows, maybe I'll come back and do regular updates via this page. The aim with this YouTube was to set up a personal account, because they took down the iSmoke brand account probably over a week ago now. They took down the brand account last Thursday, the day before 420, with strikes for sort of violations. So actually, I'm not actually breaking YouTube's rules here, because that was the brand account for iSmoke and this is my own personal account for Tyler Green. So for those purposes, don't have to worry, I hope. So this account, even though I've got my bong just off camera there and do want to reach for it and smoke one right now, isn't going to contain that at the moment. Instead, we'll talk about updates and what has been going on in the world of cannabis and in the world of UK cannabis culture. This week, we've seen an increase in news coverage of YouTube's decision to shut down these channels. We've seen it reported on places like Leafly. We've seen the Cannabis News Network go, which is a news network that I think is very popular. I think they're based in the Netherlands, and one of our friends, Clark French, actually does some presenting for them. So they got shut down earlier this week. Other YouTubers have had strikes and strikes removed. We've seen some cannabis channels coming back. At least two cannabis channels have come back from beyond termination. That is Pop TV and That High Couple, both of which I don't quite know what happened there, but both of those channels got terminated and are now back. So that's really good news. We don't know sort of what's causing that. We still haven't had a statement from YouTube about that. But it does suggest that some content is going to be allowed if the strikes are being removed. You know, it's an unsettling time for many cannabis content creators, because we're sort of in so many places in the world on the cusp of legalization, or a lot of people that I talk to have already got legalization where they are, and now starting to see a push, more of a pushback online about it. And it just doesn't make sense, really, that like it could be so or regarded as what it was regarded as people were getting started and talking about it in the media, and now that it's regarded as what it is, especially in places like the US where it is legal in so many states now. Now they're getting more of a pushback, which is just a strange thing. But maybe it's something to do with advertising regulations. Maybe it's something to do with legalization. I have no idea until YouTube come out and say something. I don't know what's going on. But it's not just me. None of us do. So I'm trying to catch up with some of these comments, and I've just missed them. Big up AK, how are you doing? Big up Josh. Saying Vimeo seems to be working well. Yeah, it does, mate. Vimeo is doing us well, actually. I'm happy to be on there uploading our videos. The only thing is the video plays at the moment. Obviously, it's a new channel and we had a load of subscribers over here. So I'm noticing people going over to Vimeo, but it's going to take some time. You know, we're not going to be up to the viewing numbers that we got on the YouTube channel, which were getting quite good. You know, I was really happy with how things were going and with the projections that I had on the channel. I just hope that they start removing strikes for cannabis content, because if as more people get that, then there's more chance that it will happen to others, you know. Thomas Briscoe, there are lots of WeedTubers who are still around, like Slower Future and Silence Hippie. Yeah, I know, yeah. It's not affected everybody. It's something which has sort of affected some people. It's to do with certain types of videos, and it also seems kind of random to an extent as well. I mean, in the UK, we've been shut down. Male T420's been shut down, and then all of my other friends are still online, which is very good news. You know, it's brilliant to see that not everyone has been just had their channel just taken away. So I hope to see more channels coming back. We actually reported on it before we got our channel shut down. We were talking about it the day before. So yeah, it's just one of those things where it's kind of ambiguous at the moment. It's to do with a tech giant, so they do have a lot of power, and it is, as Uptown Grow Lab put it so perfectly, I'll keep repeating it, it's their house, so technically it's their rules, you know. It's not, we're not even talking about laws here, we're talking about YouTube's internal guidelines and rules which they set, just because they're a big company that has, some would argue, a social responsibility due to their size. That doesn't mean that that doesn't mean that they won't just change things internally and be doing things as a company, which might not be in the best interest of some people on the platform. That's just the nature of the beast. But to remove millions or tens of millions of videos from the platform using bots or AI, or not having that checked properly, resulted in a lot of businesses sort of losing their page, or a lot of content creators losing the will to create content. You know, it's not a great thing. It's not a great look. So I hope that it does get rectified, but we will see. So this week has been a little bit up in the air for me, because I usually would be spending quite a bit of my time filming and editing videos for YouTube, and basically sharing our content from YouTube, and now that has sort of gone out of the window a bit. So this week I've been focusing more on the magazine website, which you can find at ismokemedia.co.uk. That's actually been online for 7-ish years, maybe longer, and on there you can find our regular articles, strain reviews, which we're just re-uploading to Vimeo, how-to guides, everything is on the iSmoke website. We just can't have them on YouTube at the moment, but we'll see what will happen. I just hope they restore it at some point, but I can't hold out for that, because as I think I mentioned, we had another 3 strikes since channel termination. We've had another 3 CBD videos taken off YouTube. So technically I'm on, we are, not myself, the brand is on 6 strikes, when 3 strikes equals deletion. So I don't know what's going on there, but it does feel like that's got to be a robot that's doing that, because why would a human go onto deleted accounts and continue to flag up and delete videos? It doesn't make sense to me. 4 out of my 6 strikes are CBD related. One's a Bud Facts video about Jack Herer, and the other one's a Road Dog strain review. Those are the things that have been taken down. That's why the iSmoke channel's been removed, not from any of the other videos. They seem to be fine with gram dab challenges. I see plenty of gram dab challenges still on YouTube that have been confirmed by manual review. So you're all right to dab a gram, that's fine, but you can't talk about Jack Herer, the man behind The Emperor Wears No Clothes, and the man behind a hell of a lot of hemp activism, spreading awareness on the hemp plant, or the strain that Sensi Seeds developed for him. You can't talk about that, but you can review cigarettes and alcohol, or show other videos that contain abuse if it's like documentary in nature, or loads of stuff. There's loads of stuff that you can do, but you can't talk about cannabidiol. You can't have it in the title or the description, because you'll get your account suspended. So that's the reality of what we're dealing with at the moment, which doesn't seem very fair, and it doesn't seem like it can last forever, because it's just out of order. So we'll see what they say, but at the moment, that is the case. We've got no YouTube channel apart from this, which is my personal one. So I'll be doing some live streams from here. It's good to chat with you guys, and hopefully get some more videos up on the channel, you know, because I do want to be hopefully getting some subscribers over to this page. So thanks to all of you that are already here, that have already watched and liked our original couple of videos on the channel. Do go over to the Vimeo page and give that a like. There's at least 2 new videos on there sitting with less than 100 plays, which is mental. I got to the stage where the YouTube would be at that in like next to no time at all. So there's videos up there from like a week ago that, I mean, people might assume it's an older video, but it's not getting as many plays as it should be. So it would be good to get some of the YouTube fan base back over to Vimeo to watch some of our newer content, because I do want to be sharing it, you know, and I can't upload it here because they'll just remove it and give me strikes. So vimeo.com/iSmokeMedia. If you want to check that out. If you want to talk to me or tweet me, it's at @HiTylerGreen, and you can basically like, I'm quite responsive on Twitter, so if you've got any comments or you want to discuss anything, just tweet me, and we'll have a chat about it on there, because people are talking about this quite openly, about the sort of content purge that's going on at the moment, and we are trying to report on it where we can. So that is going to be it for today's video, for today's live stream on the YouTube channel. Short but sweet, I hope. And actually I will be going live in a bit on the Instagram page for an uncensored high stream. So if you guys actually do want to see me uncensored and live, basically enjoying getting a bit high without worrying about my channel being terminated, then do come over to the Instagram page. That is at instagram.com/iSmokeMedia, where we do regular high streams, and they are a little bit different to this. So thanks, folks. Look, thanks for joining. I'll see you all again very soon for another video. Cheers for subscribing. Tell your friends about the Tyler Green YouTube channel, and I'll see you all another time. As always, thanks for watching, and keep toking.